Fuck! What?
Me? In Ulm?
But Val's already got a job. Soul Guard.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Liza was a Soul Guard once, and then became the Ulm of Earth.
Seeker of
Yep.
truth. A suitable pseudonym. Val was willing to interrogate a Benevodon in order to better understand our quandary.
And Lumina does have a soft spot for you.
Aww.
I do.
The Alm of Light.
Okay. I, Val the Soul Guard, accept my new position as the Ulm of Light.
Lucky for us all, I'm pretty sure a Soul Guard who is also an Ulm will have no problem convincing our guardian friend.
Convincing who?
Just wait, you'll see. Well, what are you waiting for? Go back to the town and let everyone know not to worry. They've got a new Ulm of Light.
Interesting. Okay. I like that turn of events. I didn't see that coming. The Alm of Earth is dead. The Alm of Fire has turned to a core stone.
We made it back to Teratio. Aisha's probably in the front of the theater.
Okay. I like where this is going.
You've returned.
Oh, enough about that.
We remember the entire script. Out of courtesy, I refrained from asking anything about the final.
Of course.
There we go.
Delafos and Cerulia. Final act.
Okay.
The hero comes to the end of his long journey.
With the power of the Mana Sword, Delafos managed to subdue all 8 of the Benevodons, earning him the title of legendary hero by all those he had saved.
Okay.
Knowing that such awesome power should not be left in the hands of mortals, Delafos returned the sword to the goddess.
With the war ended and the Benevodon threat quelled, Delafos found he had no more need to fight. His duty was complete.
Okay.
He returned home to his beloved Cerulia to live out the rest of his days in peace and tranquility. The end.
Wait, what? That doesn't sound right.
There. Now that that's settled, the show must go on. We have to find our Ulm of Light after all.
You'll see, Fairy. We'll put...
Wait, I, was actually named the Ulm already. Sorry I didn't mention it.
What?
Yep. Everyone, meet your new Ulm of Light. Val.
A plot twist.
No one saw this coming.
Hey-o! It's true. I made up my mind and Fairy already delivered the news.
Lumina?
But then, what about our show? What will we tell our patrons?
Oh, I get it now. The townsfolk look forward to this play every 4 years. Like Windine and Long. The performers take pride in summoning the...
Oh, well, you know, things just kind of worked out differently this time.
Troop leader, I have an idea that would make...
Special.
We add a 5th act featuring the Ulm of Light. Then, we have a scene where Val leaves for the Manor.
You want...
Not a speaking role, just a guest appearance.
Do you want a part, Lumina? It is a once-in-a-4-year chance.
My time has come. I've always wanted to show.
It's a
This is
deal.
definitely how
The rest
I
of
picture
the world
Lumina's
gives you reserved seating to watch the
personality.
show.
Oh, wait a minute.
Aww. Let's watch the play.
Thank
Thank you for your patience. Without further ado, Teratio presents Deilophos and Cerulia.
The real fairy.
Val, this was our best year yet. I'm honored that we could see you off on your journey to the Mana Tree in our own way.
And I think I speak for all of Lorimar when I say we're counting on you.
I mean, I guess this is how they're able to let him go to the tree all the way. Because the Soul Guard couldn't, but I'm supposed to. That means I gotta give my life up. Okay.
Oh, such a thrilling theatrical. I have never been more moved by a melodrama.
Fairy attends this performance for every pilgrimage, huh? She really steals the show.
Now then, all the alms are accounted for. Shall we be off to the Tree of Mana? As for myself, I have said my goodbye.
About that, before we sacrifice anything, we have to ask for an audience with the Mana God. She's gotta know some way to stop Deilophos.
Ah, yes. You cannot leave Deilophos unchecked.
Deilophos seeks revenge, and his target is the Mana Goddess. She's in grave danger.
Plus, he's looking pretty bizarre these days now that his power is returned.
There you have it. First and foremost, we have to talk to the god.
If that is the consensus of the group,
Enthusiasm.
why am I not surprised? You do realize that no person has been simultaneously chosen as both the Soul Guard and Alm of Light in all recorded history, dude. And yet, you continue on as though you're unfazed by this unprecedented phenomenon. Val, may I request an interview so that I might write...
I know that being named an Alm is rare under any... I'm still just me. I don't feel any different. With Deilophos still out there, this pilgrimage will be the hardest that any Alm has had to deal with. Probably ever. But I'm still here. And I'm still your Soul Guard.
Of course.
Protector to the last, I see. Your resolve is evident in both word and action. Admirable.
I'm rooting for you all! Go get 'em!
Off to the sanctuary to meet with the Goddess of Mana at last.
What role would you want if you were in a play, Palomina?
I would want to audition for a part completely opposite to my actual personality.
Say no more. How about a villain, like an evil witch or a greedy tyrant?
I must chronicle every detail of our Soul Guard Kum Alm's journey. Every word he said, every path he's trod. Oh, and I mustn't forget the events at Teratio.
Aish is keeping himself very busy with his records.
Yeah, well, it keeps him happy. I'm just glad he joined the convoy.
We're off to the Mana Tree. Yeah. Come on, let's get going. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Did I go around? I can't remember. Oh yeah, the cliffs. Not me dancing to the music.
Where to next?
I feel like it should do like bonus YouTube content where I go through this game and I collect all the side quests and complete them all, as well as all the cactus hunts, all of the side quests, and 100% all the areas.
Let's rest up.
Really? Can't just fast travel there? Fine.
Where to next? Let's use the meridian to travel. Let's use the meridian to travel.
Wait, what? Huh? Did I just come here? Like, what the fuck?
Where to next?
Sanctuary entrance. Like, that's what I selected, right? I swear that's what I selected.
I wish we'd been able to thank Trent for
Okay.
his help earlier.
There we go.
Probably saved our bark back there. Goodbye, convoy. Hello, Calamity.
I was so desperate to get Hina's core stone. I almost...
I see you have returned.
Phew! You had me worried, Trent. Thanks for the help with Dalavos earlier.
Your thanks is unnecessary. As the overseer of the sanctuary, I could not sit idly by and allow harm to come to the Alms in the midst of their pilgrimage.
Trent? As in the Sentry of the Sanctuary? Watcher of the Alms' passage? He is much larger than recorded in the texts I've read on the subject.
Not now, Aish.
As for you, Soul, here is where the escort's journey ends. You have been appointed as an Alm in your own right. You may proceed onward to the Mana Tree with the rest of the Alm.
Thank you. I am honored to fulfill my duty as the Alm of Light. But before that, I want to talk to the Mana Goddess.
Curious. I would inquire as to what you have seen and heard on your travels.
We know that Dalavos is planning to take his revenge on the Mana Goddess, but we don't know why.
He's going around reviving benevolence to stir up trouble. Sure, we defeated 3 of them already, but that's not the point.
The point is that Dalavos is regaining strength, and now he looks really weird and really
Before long, he will arrive to assault the sanctuary. We seek a way to stop his progress, but we need the goddess's guidance.
You plan to stop Dalavos yourselves? Yet again, you surprise me.
We feel partially responsible for his resurrection and sudden rise to power. Plus, he still has Hina's core stone. I have to fix this before I can give my soul to the cause.
Your plight is noted. It is not my wish to place any undue burdens on the Alms, nor on the goddess of mana herself. But I believe I am coming to understand what the elemental spirits saw in you when making their choices. There is change brewing in Kidiel. Steel yourselves, Alms. You may enter the sanctuary with my blessing. Prepare your minds and hearts for...
Ominous words. We'll stop by after we hash things out with the man.
Very well.
Thanks. Now it's off to see the Mana Goddess.
Time to see what the Mana Sanctuary looks like.
The Sanctuary of Mana.
Karina, what?
Oh,
Yep, just how I thought I'd look.
That's gotta be the Tree of Mana.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Almost familiar in a way.
Familiar.
The fairy.
Dropping those eaves as always, Life begins with the Mana Tree. And when your time in this realm is...
oh, then the Mana Tree oversees not just the Alms, but all creatures.
When the world was still Fadiel, the Mana Tree was in the spirit realm, right?
Yes. If Kidiel had not been created, you would never have had the opportunity to see the Mana Tree.
Incredible. If only I could tell everyone back home what a stunning sight this all is.
We've wasted enough time looking.
How might one find the goddess in order to seek an audience?
Follow the path and it will lead you...
I'm wondering if they use like all the elements here, like, you know, like elemental properties, like fire to zoom through, dryad to create the flowers.
Monsters? Here? We never had monster infestations before.
The barrier around the Mana Sanctuary is meant to be impenetrable. However, I happen to have several hypotheses. Some species might have been trapped inside of the barrier at the time of its...
Oh my, Matt.
Let him talk.
We should get going.
Why would this area be free of
Couldn't account for
monsters? Of course
monsters
not.
Once we were in the sanctuary, what could be the cause?
Leave the hypotheses to Aish, Morley. We got bigger...
Starting to get below level.
Finally, a lucky break. Now that I'm home, I'll do all the whole way. saw this in a book one time. Power of mana! I'm brimming with power. Yes!
To attract species inside of the barrier, must take into account the change in habitat. Could evolution have played a part in creating this many subspecies? Or perhaps...
Should we permit him to ponder uninterrupted? Words will not reach him at this stage, I believe.
Ish. Fall behind. Don't find your own way.
Take this! Take this! Got it!
Oh, is that all?
Let me see. Is this?
Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
Come on.
Call forth! Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Hmm.
Grizzly!
Well, how the hell do I get across?
I feel like I can take anything on.
It would have been nice to have Hina here to see this.
Oh, this way.
Yeah. She would have loved this view.
Then I'll be sure to soak up as much of the atmosphere as I can. For her sake.
That's the idea, Karina. I'll do the same. I'm getting the hang of this. Activate. I'm brimming with power.
What went through the minds of the Ohms of old as they walked this path?
Our thoughts often turn to those we left behind in times such as these.
Bittersweet to reminisce, but my heart still feels warm. I'll bet you the alms of the past will give us a warm welcome.
Resonate. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Yep. Classic chess piece enemies.
Unleashing my full power. I think we can use the vessel. We sure showed them.
Romeo, thank you, appreciate you, dude. I do. Leave a shout out.
Taking this. Grant me power! Let's rest up.
Oh, we're in chapter 6. Nice.
A rare item! Grizzly! Grant me power! I'm brimming with power. Is this? Got some syrup. You're mine! Lightning blast! You're mine!
Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
Let me see. Is this? Please work. Thanks for the pick-me-up. So all souls return to the mana tree eventually. In that case, I wonder if Orin and Liza are back yet. Hey, everyone. Made it.
Val, I am sure your voice has reached them.
This looks like a boss arena. Of course.
The path stops here.
Then how do we get to the mana god?
Fairy could well have indicated the wrong route through the sanctuary.
Do not doubt that you are on the correct path.
It's Vidi's, the White Dragon
Oh.
Princess. Golly, what are you doing here?
You, your companions, and even I must face whatever future lies ahead of us, come what may.
Don't worry. Vidi's is like Trent, an emissary of the goddess.
Can you tell us how to continue on the path ahead?
I am the keeper of the future. How you choose to proceed depends on the answers you provide. There are many roads you may take, each with their own consequence.
I think so. We have a choice to complete the pilgrimage, or not. But that decision is why we've come to the goddess. Please, let us...
After learning the truth, how will you feel? Will you accept it?
Uh-oh.
The truth?
Have you the strength to face...
I knew it. There's something they're not being told.
I do not know the depth of your conviction.
Because the alms die at the sanctuary, so they don't know why or how.
Make
That's
me
a secret.
understand your intent, your hearts.
In other words, boss fight.
She wants actions, not words, then.
Convince her of our conviction. You won't want to miss moment of
I do not intend to break.
Oh, it's like that one fight where it's a bunch of monster fights. Oh, fuck.
When tilling the land is to bear fruit, one must bear in mind the myriad disasters.
I don't...
Extinguish the bane that threatens to incinerate all.
Wait, what? Give me a minute.
That is correct.
Yeah, fire.
All right. Got it. You're mine.
Damn, her spells are powerful. Okay.
Bring it on. I'm ready for anything.
As many rounds as it takes.
Though mortals yearn
And for the future,
they are hindered by
by
the
shackles of the past.
Expel the knowledge that leads mortals astray.
Really think about what she's telling us.
Carefully. That is correct.
I fear darkness. Okay, what's next?
Final one? Then we go all out.
Ain't over till it's over, Badis.
As Alm of Light, surely you can decipher the truth from that which is false. Discern your truth, and yours alone.
Light crystal.
Val, you can decipher it.
Oh shit, it's moving!
Think carefully.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it went back to the original positions. Which is nice, because otherwise I had still tracked it though. But that was a beach. Nice. Level up just from that fight.
Now, it is clear to me. Those strong enough to break free of their fate. Long have we prayed for pilgrims such as yourselves.
Wait, what?
You may be the heroes that the goddess of mana has needed all along. Go forth and create your own future.
Thank you, Badis.
I like her. That's a cool ass dragon. You know, I haven't found the cactus for this area. I'm sure there probably is one.
Aha! Nice to see
Alright,
that this
I'm gonna go
place
pee while this
hasn't
plays out.
changed. No monsters either. Looks just like it did back in Fadiel times. You have had a long journey, but the mana tree is just ahead.
A long and laborious journey indeed.
The Alm's final destination.
And yet, we aren't here to offer our souls like those that came before us. We need to meet with the goddess.
Coda, the Ohms have arrived.
Coda? Huh?
I am the guardian of this sanctuary.
There are humans living within the barrier? That's news to me.
Living? No. I am but a strong will given form.
Huh.
Consider me like one of the spirits. To put
Okay.
it in terms you may understand, I am the first in the long legacy of soul guards. You passed Vadiz's trial admirably, Val. I should not be surprised given that you are of my own bloodline.
Wait, what?
My ancestor?
If we assume that long ago, people from Tiania were chosen to stand guard over the mana goddess, and that practice has held over to this very day. Aha! Then he is the origin of the Soul Guard tradition.
Yep, the first.
My mission remains unchanged since I first accepted it. Protect the goddess of mana.
Shit. Even after all this
Do you know where we
time.
can find her, Guardian Coda? We need to speak with the goddess as soon as possible.
You may refer to me as simply Coda. Trent and Vadiz have relayed your current plight to me. Come.
One of my ancestors is here? In the sanctuary? Well, I can't keep him or the mana goddess waiting. Time to go.
Finally. We're finally here.
Goddess of Mana. I'm Val, and these are my friends. We've come here to ask for a moment of your time, before we offer our souls. Delafos has broken free of his seal, and is going around the world setting the Benevodons loose.
His only goal is to get his revenge on you, Goddess. You have to do something.
We have so many questions to ask. About Delafos and Core Stones, and my strange ability.
Uh-oh.
All of it.
The goddess is dead. I think that's where this is
Goddess?
going.
I promise we're telling the truth.
We fully intend to sacrifice our souls when the time comes. But first, we have to protect the world from this danger.
She cannot hear you. The goddess of mana is unreachable in her slumber.
Oh, she's asleep.
She has not once awakened since she first fell into this long, long sleep.
Not a single source I have read has ever referenced that the goddess was in this state.
Because no one knows about it.
No one has ever been allowed this deep within the sanctuary. Her condition is not known to any others.
But Delafos is breathing down our necks. The goddess was our last hope.
Coda? How did she end up like this?
Vidiz believes that you can be trusted to make your own decisions. So, I will tell you how this all came to be. The truth behind this world.
What could have happened to the goddess? Coda has...
I want to know. I want to know. All the elemental spirits are there. But why?
Fadiel, the world as it was once known in the distant past, was made up of 5 realms.
Okay.
The spirit realm, the mortal realm, the mystic realm, the ethereal realm, and the arboreal realm. Mana power once flowed freely through these places, and Fadiel knew only peace and prosperity. Until one day, mortals, in their greed, sought to use that power for warfare.
Figures, always humans.
The flow of mana was disrupted, and the 5 realms became perilously unbalanced. The mortal realm consumed an enormous amount of mana, plunging the mystic realm, home to the Benevodons, into disarray. The divide between the realms weakened to the point that all worlds merged into one. When the mana dried up, the monsters unleashed their wrath.
The discord that had driven people to degrade the powers of mana ended, and their battle against the Benevodons began.
The goddess wished to save the mortals from suffering at the hands of the Benevodons. So she asked Fairy, her emissary, to find Delafos, name him her champion, and bequeath unto him the mana sword. And as promised, he successfully subdued all 8 Benevodons.
We know that.
However, he refused to return the mana sword.
What?
And instead swore revenge against the goddess.
Wait, what?
After the death of Cerulia.
I knew it!
Is that what changed Delafos so drastically?
The loss of his love.
He lost the person most dear to him.
Sounds like Delafos couldn't come to terms with her passing.
Indeed. Delafos saw no reason to care about a world bereft of the one he loved. So he turned against the mana goddess. She ended up using all her strength to preserve a corrupted world. With her power exhausted, the goddess then fell into a deep sleep. It was up to the guardian of the sanctuary, namely me, to stand against Delafos with the help of the elementals. But it was not enough. We struck each other at the same time, resulting in his stone imprisonment and my destruction. Only my will survived.
Oh,
If
shit.
only I had been stronger.
Oh, fuck.
So, Coda, Delafos...
So you're the one responsible for that boulder by the entrance, huh?
Yes, though he managed to break free. With the help of the elementals, I was able to divide Deilefos' terrible power, but I underestimated the strength of his hatred. His power was steeped in animosity, which bled into the surrounding lands, creating horrible disasters in its wake. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure. The wind will rage and the winged fall flightless. Pure waters will run foul and disease spread. Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. Verdant lands will wither away and seeds will cease to sprout. The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all beings of logic.
Damn.
What people refer to as prophesied disasters are actually the curse of Deilefos' power upon the land.
Then, the source of these disasters was never the Benevodons at all. It was a curse, brought about by a single man's folly, from the very start.
Strong emotions revitalize mana power. In addition, Deilefos had access to the energy from the mana sword itself. The elementals tried to stop Deilefos' curse from running rampant. Their powers suppressed the worst effects from taking hold. But with the 5 realms now combined, the flow of mana slowed to a trickle. Elementals couldn't maintain that balance indefinitely. And so, without anything to check its dangerous powers, the effects of the curse spread throughout the entire world. Tortured by the curse of Deilefos, mortals turned to the goddess for help and offered up sacrifices.
Oh.
Alms would travel to the mana tree and freely give up their souls, their life force, to the sleeping goddess. As I mentioned, strong emotions bring about mana power. With the souls from faithful alms, the flow of mana was rejuvenated. For a time. Powers restored, the elementals could once again suppress the effects of the curse.
That's why the alms have to go to the mana tree to stop disaster from befalling our villages.
At the end of their pilgrimage, I would change the alms into core stones to give to the goddess.
Core stones? Wait, you can...
Yes, Val. Your ability was passed down through my bloodline. Originally, it was used to return
Makes sense.
monsters to
I
the
knew
flow
it.
of mana. Reintroducing life into the flow of mana was how Fadiel maintained balance.
So then,
Oh, Val.
Sooner or later, that fate was waiting for her in the end.
Yes, as it waits for all alms who come to the mana tree. Your souls will be given to the goddess to protect the cycle of mana, including the soul of the Alm of Earth that you possess.
Liza's?
This is all we can do until the mana goddess reawakens.
What's that?
The barrier is under siege.
Whoa, what is going on? It's probably the Benevodons.
This is Deilefos' doing.
Four Benevodons. 4 of these fuckers at once.
What'll happen to the sanctuary?
There is no need for alarm. Benevodons hold great power, not as great as the sanctuary itself.
There's the 5th.
Oh.
There is no sign of the man himself.
Delafos and the Benevodons are still a threat to us all.
Things aren't looking so good.
If the goddess is unable to grant us aid,
Our loved ones need protection. I'll do.
We've already defeated 3 of these things.
Coda, we need time. I promise we will offer up our souls, but we have to take care of the world first. We will stop the rest of the Benevodons and Delafos before he hurts anyone else.
I do not have the power to stop you either way. Do what you feel is right. The decision to fight should be left to the living. It is your duty, as protecting the sanctuary is mine. I believe your group of alms has untold potential to rejuvenate the flow of mana. And more.
More what?
It is not important. What matters is that as long as Delafos has the mana sword, he will continue his assault on the sanctuary, and the goddess kept safe within.
Then we'll just have to
Returning the sword to its rightful place wouldn't hurt either.
You should keep the core stone of the Alm of Earth. Abiding by the will of the alms is important after all.
Coda is putting a lot of faith in you. I think you'll be able to handle the road ahead as well.
Vidiz has also acknowledged their worthiness. It is time that I trusted in people once more. Though I cannot lend you my own power, I can at least release that of this little one.
Finally! Give him his full power. Come on. Yep. A Mono series staple. Our flying mount. I've missed him. I was hoping they'd give us him.
Was that you? What happened to you?
I do believe this is the sacred beast Flammy.
Yes!
It's been Flammy the entire time.
Yep. Flammy.
Flammy has made many documented visits to our world, but I never dreamed I would be in her presence.
One of my favorite characters.
Get it? Ramco was just another form of Flammy to begin with.
Yep.
Wings are the fastest way to convey you to the Benevodons.
Now we can fly.
Make haste, alms.
Fuck yes! Then we can fly from locations. Yeah, I believe chapter 7 is a long chapter. That's where we go fight the Benevolon, so it's gonna be a bit. Where this was chapter 6 with the Sanctuary.
Flammy can take you anywhere in the world you
Yep.
want to go. Ramco, you got so big. Remember that Flammy's power can only fly you around, for just use the Flammy drum to...
Finally!
Whoa! Now then,
If I may, would you...
She says it would.
Then
Now then, with Ramco's permission, shall we be off to Lagrazzo?
there's
Ramco must really like the sound of that drum, huh?
We'll be relying on her a lot from now on.
thanks for all the help. Ramco, you're the best.
An excellent... Now then, I will...
You're not going to help.
Though please keep in mind that I want...
I suppose
it's okay that you want to analyze your data. But please don't let the information that Coda and...
Of course, not to worry.
If it isn't the head curator and the rest of the orb.
I am as well as can be Word of the Benevodon's revival has spread.
Reports indicate that disaster is Besseroth, Benevodon of... and Tormarni, Gandun, Benevodon...
while the Benevodon of Wood, Floret, is stalking Verti. Scribes have already been sent afield to
Curious. The Benevodon of Fire has not been
No reports out of the Tiania area as of yet.
I see. I suppose.
I can feel it. The
So
flow
fire will
of
be the
power
last.
in each area has changed. You could start an end.
My word, an emissary of the goddess.
I'm afraid I'm.
We should get going too.
Farewell.
Let's sketch a drawing of the fairy. She's like, world's in danger, but you want to sketch a picture of me? Okay, sure, why not? Let's see what happens.
Let's focus on 4 monsters we know of. So Val, what'll it be?
Leave it to me. We can head out now.
Let me check the guide real quick. I want to see if there's any particular order. Okay. Alright.
It's colder in the sky.
Says first one's Longren.
Longren, I see. Be careful. I can.
Not quite the homecoming.
No matter what, you should be.
I should still continue to use my EXP cookies until I run out. Because I need to get higher levels. Damn! It's like the thunderstorm I have at home right now.
What's...
Whoa! Veil of Wind? More like Veil of Hurt.
Are you kidding? No one lives like this.
Speaking of...
Fairy!
Nothing. Nary a peep from...
Well, we should probably...
The chief is sure to know what's going on in Longren.
Oh, there's the cactus. Wow. You're just out in the open. How many cyclists I can get at a time? Does it say? Is there a limit? I don't see a limit.
Hey. Yeah?
What? Why would the alms and Solgard return? The wind howls unabated.
No, you got it all wrong. The storm is because of the Benevodon of Wind. Tell us where Besser...
The Wind Sanctum. Shiryu has already tried. We have not heard from him.
Shiryu disappeared?
The path into the Wind Sanctum has been blocked by a large... There is nothing more you can do, Alms.
I told you, defeating the Benevodons is part of our duty now.
Karina, it would be...
Well, now that I know where the Benevodon is, we're finished. Time to hit the road, everybody. Let's go.
Karina and the Chief are at each other's throats as usual.
That's
she
true.
wanted to check out the Wind Sanctum. I should catch up with her.
I remember this area before. I couldn't pass through it.
That boulder.
Besseroth's doing to the... Oh, there. Flying in this weather has been...
I don't see what the big deal is. Don't worry. Ramco, what's wrong? What? You mean you don't want to go back to the wind?
Wait a minute.
A long time ago, yeah. I tried to protect Ramco from a sudden violent gust of wind. Ramco never showed any interest in returning home after she brought me back to Longren. The more I worried...
Wounds of the body heal faster than wounds.
Yeah. Do we
Something tells me the people of the Vale would...
But they mentioned they...
I've got it! We gathered... It's a big town. Bigger than Verdius, at least.
Everyone might have given up on moving this thing before they even got... It's worth a shot!
When I first met you...
True, but surely you noticed that I've since...
Don't call...
Thanks for the vote of confidence. You stay here too, Ramco. I'll visit the chief. Okay, Karina. Just explain the plan, and they'll see a reason. Hey,
Karina!
That's the spirit. You're shaping up to be quite...
Now that you mention it...
Tell me you've...
No, no, no. I'm still on the...
Like...
We're gonna just fast forward through the shit.
Oh. When will I learn? I should just say what I came to say and be done with it.
What is it?
But I just can't help getting mad when I get talked down to like that.
Which is why you're not convincing any villager to help.
Give me your power. Hey, it's been a while. But great. Now I get to go tell everyone how I couldn't convince a single person to help. I'm sorry, everyone. It didn't work.
It's not your fault,
No, it is. I left Longren on such a sour note before. My own mistrust of people came back to get me. I didn't place my faith in them, so why should they place any in... In fact, the original reason I wanted to become an Alm was to get out of the Vale and see the world. My motives weren't pure at all. Maybe that confidence in my affinity to the wind element was really just me overcompensating.
Karina.
I wasn't the Alm that Longren needed. I wasn't committed enough. But now, after such a long adventure, I can say for sure that I want what's best for the world, and especially for my home in the Vale. The thought that we could lose everything, all the people we've met, the places we've seen, the memories we've made, I won't let that happen. I'm ashamed of how I wanted the Vale to beg me to save them. I'd never do that again. Not now that I've seen so much of the world. Now it's up to me to prove that I've changed. I'll do whatever it takes to save Longren. I won't let anyone or anything get in my way. But I can't do it alone. Please, help me.
And here I went through the trouble of composing you a song to boost.
No one could refute your current resolve, Karina. All you need do is rally and resume your...
Give the villagers a chance to see your hard work.
We can't let them all down. We'll be the winds of change that fix things for the Vale.
Thank you all. We've got this, Ramco.
Really? Yeah, that's not gonna do shit.
Come on, you little...
We may have overestimated our...
You think?
No, we got this. Just a little more.
Where there's a will, there's a... Oh, who are we kidding?
Here comes the village.
Why are you... Karina, dear, you really need to work on your persuasion skills. I taught you better than that.
She takes after you, after all.
I'm sorry, Karina. I should have been more willing to listen to you. I know you just wanted to help the Vale. And I still yelled at you.
Oh, my back. If only I were...
Chief, you better not blow out your back.
Never mind me. Don't you have something you want to say?
I'm really grateful to you all. Let's get this done.
About time. That's one when you chime in. Wind spirits! About fucking time you guys appeared.
Had to deal with something.
There we go. Power of the wind!
You've almost got it, everybody! Push!
What the fuck? Are you not gonna push? Wow. That's definitely the Silph wind.